So what's the story with the Purple Rejuvenate Plus, which is the middle tier mattress in the Purple Luxe lineup? We're gonna talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm a CNET. We've got our solo review of this mattress from Purple. As a brand, they've done a bit of a revamp to their entire mattress lineup. They now have an Essential collection, which features all of their all foam mattresses, their Premium collection, which is a new lineup of hybrid beds. Then they have their Luxe collection, which are pretty different than what Purple beds have been like in the past. So we're gonna talk about everything you need to know about the Rejuvenate Plus, like what it's actually made of, what it feels like to sleep on, how firm it is, how much it costs, and why you might wanna pick one up for yourself. We're also gonna do a little bit of comparison to the regular Rejuvenate model as well. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And let's just dive right in by quickly covering the policy info. We'll throw them up on screen so you can read them. And there's gonna be a lot of extra information in the description about these policies. Basically, you shouldn't pay anything extra for shipping, and this is actually gonna come with free in-home setup, which is called white glove delivery. Delivering a mattress like this, which is so heavy and so thick, is pretty challenging, so they didn't really want you to have to unbox it yourself. And there seems to be a bit of a confusion about the returns process for mattresses. People seem to think you have to somehow put the mattress back in the packaging and ship it back to the company. That's absolutely not the case. Normally, they'll just coordinate with someone in your area to pick up the mattress free of charge, and often it gets donated to a charity, so that's kind of nice. Don't be afraid to return a mattress if it's not working for you. Enough about that stuff. Let's get into the more important and interesting stuff now, like what this mattress is actually made of under the hood and what's gonna feel like for it to sleep on. So this bed starts with its main support layer, which is a layer of zone support pocketed coils. Pocketed coils are pretty standard for pretty much all hybrid beds these days because they give you the same level of support as inner springs while doing a much better job at isolating motion. Then right above that, you have what Purple likes to call their dual layer comfort foam. This is here to pretty much act as a transition layer between the coils and the additional comfort layers above. And it actually kind of balances out the feel of the Purple Gel Flex grid, which is the next layer. You get about 3.5 inches of the Gel Flex grid in this particular mattress. The Gel Flex grid is really what Purple is known for. It's this really squishy and stretchy and bouncy material that on other Purple mattresses you kind of lay right on top of, and it has this super unique gel-like feel. But on all the Purple Luxe mattresses, you actually have an additional layer of comfort foam above the Gel Flex grid, and the Purple Rejuvenate Plus is no exception. You have a softer, more responsive comfort foam above the Gel Flex grid, which actually gives the Rejuvenate Plus more of a responsive pillow top feel as opposed to that super unique gel-like feel you find on other Purple beds. I think the vast majority of people who try out one of these Purple Rejuvenate mattresses, including the Rejuvenate Plus, will find it to be exceptionally comfortable. I think it has a pretty universally comfortable feel. There will be some people out there who are looking for a more specific type of feel on their mattress, like a deep sink and memory foam feel or something like that. Or maybe you just really like that super unique gel-like feel of the other Purple beds, which, you know, I certainly do. I would wager a pretty good amount of money that if you decide to pick one of these up for yourself, you will find it to be exceptionally comfortable. I can only see a few scenarios where someone might want something different, and that's really not the fault of the mattress. In comparison to the base model of the Rejuvenate from Purple, I think you can feel the Gel Flex grid in this particular mattress a little bit more, but that is kind of splitting hairs. I think the Gel Flex grid exists in the mattress to give you some of the benefits of it, like the improved airflow and the improved responsiveness, without really making it the predominant feel of the mattress. And I think that's the case with all the Purple Luxe mattresses. And speaking of airflow, this bed should do a great job at sleeping temperature neutral. It shouldn't really heat up on you very much, although I would not put this in the active cooling category. If you are looking for an active cooling bed, we'll try and link some other options down below in the description, although we often recommend Purple beds for hot sleepers because they do such a great job at not heating up on you. Another construction element that I should mention is the zone support coils. What that basically means is that the center third of the mattress is going to be slightly firmer than the outer thirds, which provides you with a bit more support where you need it in the center third of your body, where you carry the majority of your weight, and a bit more pressure relief on the outer thirds where you might want it as well. A lot of more high-end beds do feature zone support designs. I wouldn't say this is a super advanced zone support design. We've seen more advanced ones on beds from Casper and even Lisa, but I think having zone support is nice to have, especially on a mattress this high-end. Let's move over to start talking about firmness now, and this is another nice point of comparison between the Rejuvenate Plus and the base model of the Rejuvenate. We find the Rejuvenate Plus to be around a flat medium on our firmness scale, which means it should be generally accommodating for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. And it is noticeably softer than the Rejuvenate, which we found to be closer to a medium firm. A medium firmness works pretty well for most everybody, especially for couples and combo sleepers. If you want something noticeably firm, you do have that option. And we haven't got the chance to test out the Premier yet, although according to Purple's website, that one is supposed to have a medium feel and this bed's supposed to have a soft feel. So I would guess the Rejuvenate Premier sits somewhere between the Rejuvenate and the Rejuvenate Plus. If you are looking for something noticeably soft though, you do have some options in the Purple Premium collection, like the Restore Premier, which we just reviewed. That one is incredibly soft with a ton of pressure relief. We'll try and link more info about that bed down below in the description. And then the last really big thing we need to talk about is pricing. And I think this is gonna be a sticking point for a lot of people when looking at this Purple Luxe lineup because they are very expensive. A queen size Purple Rejuvenate Plus retails for around $6,500, which puts it in a pricing category that we generally don't really test over here. Some of the most expensive beds that we test maybe hover around $3,000. We've had some exceptions with some of the higher end Tempur-Pedic beds that approach $5,000 to $6,000. So this is already one of the most expensive beds we've ever tested. So that I think is gonna be a sticking point for a lot of people. This bed is currently on discount when I'm recording this video around the 4th of July holiday, which brings that price down around $500. But if you can afford $6,500 for a mattress, I don't know how much a $500 discount is really moving the needle for you. Pricing is always subject to change for online beds, so make sure you look down below in the description for that discount and up-to-date pricing on the Rejuvenate Plus. And that leads us to the question, who should consider picking up the Purple Rejuvenate Plus for themselves? And I think that question really boils down to your budget. If you have the budget to spend this much on a new mattress, if you buy this thing, I would bet you will really, really like it. It's super accommodating, it's super comfortable, has a lot of nice features that I think you'll probably like. I think you'll get some great sleep. However, there are a lot of much more affordable options out there that I think will work pretty well for the vast majority of people. So it really comes down to, do you want to spend this much on a new mattress? But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this particular mattress and just the Purple Luxe lineup in general? If you have more questions, there should be answers down below in the description. Tons of stuff down there to help you with your online mattress search. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But that's gonna do it for me. This is Owen, I've seen it at home. I'll see you in the next one.